All right, man. It's East Coast Radio, KZN's number one hit music station. Hang out, Stacey and J Sbu all the way till 6 p.m. Now, every single day on the show, we present fun and good times. But every now and again, it's very important for us to check in with what's happening when it comes to reality. Service delivery frustrations, from potholes to burst pipes, are the reality for many South Africans. If I ask you to think of a pothole, you will know exactly where it is. In fact, you will be coming across as like the traffic lady in your precision. And we are tired as Durban. We are officially saying we are done. And one some person is leading that movement of we are done as KZN.
Look, someone had to do it. You can always trust the youths. You know what I mean? They could put their backs into it. So at just 23 years old, Keyuren Maharaj created something called CityMenderSA. It is the country's first service delivery app designed to hold municipalities accountable and empower us, the ordinary citizens, guys. Today we're going to dive into how one idea could actually change the way that communities demand action. Keyuren, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the good work that you have done.
It's so polite, it's keeping quiet. Welcome.
Thank you,
There you go.
Just, I mean, what a, like, bless you. At least someone is doing something. So we have to ask, because I'm assuming that, you know, all of these things generally are born from trauma. So what was the exact moment that pushed you from being frustrated, like the rest of us, complaining in the groups, hey? Yeah. Just, Nancy, even me, to actually creating a solution like CityMenderSA?
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Stacey. It was all those WhatsApp groups, and it was just those messages that come through, and each person is asking for an update and asking what's happening about this pothole or this street light. And it's so hard to keep track of everything, right? So I'm on the board of the eThekwini Ratepayers Association.
As one does.
Yeah, and the Glenwood Ratepayers Association, where I'm the chairman. And we thought, let's sit back and actually think of a solution, because we do so much of complaining on a daily basis that it actually becomes a bit annoying.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how CityMender was born. It was born under years and years of frustration and not getting any response, but not getting any updates on the issue. Because it's really easy to actually, report an issue with all of the apps and all of the websites and the numbers and the WhatsApp numbers. But it's the follow-up that's the issue, and it's the actual successful closing of the issue.
It has been taken care of.
Yeah, it has been taken care of and fixed.
Yes, because that's actually so valid and so true. Because if you knew, okay, there was a plumber coming out to sort that burst pipe. Now the plumber is actually on site. Now the plumber needs to go and get that part and do this. You then, as the consumer, can stop blowing up all your neighborhood groups, right? And probably your partner, the dog, whoever happens to be close to you, because you have an idea of how long it's going to take. You can manage your own expectations, and we can remain calm.
Yeah.
It's like
exactly.
It's like my one eyebrow is like already twitching.
It's the communication is the key, right?
Yes.
And you've got millions of ratepayers who you literally just have to say it is being attended to, or we have delayed teams on site and give us 3 hours.
Yes.
It makes the entire difference.
It's pretty cool.
Guys, communication, CityMenderSA, and also Tinder. These are the backbones of how you get things to work. You need to communicate. So walk us through how the app actually works in practice. So Sema now, I'm cruising in Durban North because my boyfriend has not once again taken my car keys and kept them from me. How would I log it? And how does the accountability follow from there?
Okay, right. So when we first started in July, it was really simple. And quite frankly, I didn't think I would have succeeded with the app. But since then, we've added a lot of functionality.
Ooh, functionality.
Right, yeah. So if you are walking on the road and you see a pothole, or let's say something different, a damaged piece of pavement, you go in the app, right, or the website. It's actually linked, right? You don't have to register. Go in the app, you press use my location, pings you straight there using Google Maps. You go to roads and potholes, if I'm correct, and then you pick a sub-issue, pavement damage. Done. Submit. You get a success message, and now you can actually email it to eThekwini, and you can select roads department and press email.
Efficient.
So you're also sending it to the right people as opposed to just into the ether.
So now we've added that functionality, because initially for me it was just something so I can track exactly in Glenwood or in other areas what's happening. But because people actually took it and was like, wow, this is so cool, and it's so cool to visualize something on a map now, I had to add that functionality so at least we can say that it did go to eThekwini. And not only that, our team every day will actually go through, because sometimes people forget to email it.
Yeah.
Right? Our team will actually go through and escalate it for you if you've missed that.
I love when things get escalated on
that
my
is so
behalf.
impressive.
I feel so powerful.
Yeah, shut up, man. How old are you again? Sorry.
I'm actually 22.
Oh my goodness. What were you doing at the age of 22, guys? Not this. Now, you are saying this is like the social media for service delivery. And I'm very interested in finding out how government and municipality have received you holding them accountable for service delivery. How has the response been from them?
So, first of all, the response from the public has been incredible, right? And I always say it's not only about holding them accountable, but we're actually there to help them. Remember, the data that's going to come from this is going to help with budgeting. It's going to help with predictive messages to residents, because we've also got the machine learning and artificial intelligence now. So it's there to help them. Unfortunately, because we are community-based, everyone that was behind the app is on the ground, and we know exactly what to expect and what to do with service delivery. However, we did go to eThekwini and we said, listen, for free, we'll set up everything for you, because we've got a backdoor entrance for municipalities, right? And they've just ignored us. I don't know where they went.
Someone needs to escalate your request, obviously.
But I think municipalities and government may be scared, right? They don't want people to see what's happening on the ground. But I think that they should take a different approach. This is going to make their systems much more efficient, and it's going to make their staff's lives much more
easier. Yeah,
100%.
Because their staff at the moment cannot comprehend the amount of issues that are coming through, and you're getting a lot of duplicate reference numbers.
They can't help on time,
And I mean, with this, it's so easy that a municipality staff can take our reference number, give it to a contractor. He can go on the website, search it, and press direct me, and it'll take them via Google Maps to the issue.
100%.
And I mean, that is making it so efficient. We can't make it more efficient than that. So I think it'll get, with time.
When Ramaphosa decides and applies the pressure. But we've got too many commission of inquiries at the moment. So let's let them focus on that.
One struggle at a time.
Now, my friend, let's zoom into the tire burning issue in South Africa, right? And youth innovation. You are studying at the moment mechanical engineering, but you're also self-taught at coding from scratch. And you were able to build this, which is really, really remarkable. What does this say about South Africans' ability to innovate beyond the classroom?
Right. So, South African youth are just incredible. I've met hundreds of youth, and with this, we're going to meet thousands of youth, because we've got an ambassador program.
Yes, of course.
Where we're going to go through and actually engage with them and bring them on board and teach them what to expect from local government. Right. And I just think from a youth side is think out the box. Think what issues. South Africa is full of issues, as we know it, right? And that's actually a good thing, because it comes with a lot of opportunities for youth. Think about an issue and spend some time and take what you've learned and say, how can I fix this issue? And that's what I did, right? I never knew how to code. I hated coding, and I would tell my mom, because in a few of my modules I had to code, and I'll tell her, no, I can't do this coding. It's the biggest headache of my life. But I went and I taught myself. It took hours and hours and hours. And now it's like my favorite thing to do.
Look at you, man.
So, step out of your comfort zone. You're in South Africa. South Africa has got how can I put this in the most diplomatic way?
Well, I mean,
there's a lot of leeway in South Africa for you to play around and do things, right? And use that leeway and look for opportunities and teach yourself how to do stuff.
Yeah.
So,
You know what's cool about that too is that I think that there comes a time in your life, when you wake up in the morning and you sneeze and your back hurts. That is your prime complaining time. You know what I mean?
Magogo times.
Exactly. That is when you're like, I have now earned the right to just sit and complain. Someone, because we're all sitting around and complaining. So who is the someone who's going to get off their bums?
We need someone,
and do something. So this isn't just doing something, right? This is actually it's innovation at its highest form. And to your point, pick a struggle. There are so many. To wrap this up with you though, because as we know, there are a lot of things that we can put through CityMenderSA, many problems, look around, just pick 1 to 2. Thousands of issues have already been logged to date. So in your estimation, what is the boldest, most insane, most bodacious idea of where CityMenderSA could go?
Right. So CityMender, from where it started, and it's literally been 3 months, right? It is on a trajectory to the skies, to the stars, if I can say that. It is going to become a one platform public service app where we're just going to pack functionality in it, right? With the machine learning and the AI, it'll be able to learn your area, right? So let's say Durban North. It'll know which roads are problem roads, and if it detects rain coming, it'll send a message to those residents
that is
and
so
say
cool.
this is happening.
That is so cool.
Right? We've got something else we're adding for animal and wildlife. So for organizations like the SPCA and the monkey helpline with the baboon issue 2 weeks ago, you can now you'll be able to go on the app and say, there's a monkey injured here. As soon as you press submit, it'll populate on Monkey Helpline's portal, right? And that's what we want. We'll do something for the roads agency. We'll do something for every department that we can think of, right?
Yeah.
And the nice thing is, because it's built from scratch, we're not charging like millions and billions of rands for this, you know? Most of it will actually be free. And that's the amazing part of it.
Damn.
So you're building something that's actually there to help every citizen of South Africa, whether you are staying in the middle of nowhere or in Sandton City, you know, somehow it'll help you.
That's impressive, man.
love this
Soon
for
you
us.
guys will be able to identify the Sgebengos or even tell us
Well,
when the corruption is going to be taking
Yeah,
place.
and
All inclusive,
here is-
really.
And here is the problematic behavior. But like, I
This
think
is
that
impressive.
it's not just impressive that you managed to code. It's not just impressive that you built this thing from scratch. I think that the gist of it is this: it is community on behalf of community,
Yeah.
right? Because everybody, again, I reiterate, we love to complain, and yes, there are many things to complain about. I don't want to take away your right to complain, because yes, we want things to be delivered upon. But if the channels are clogged, if the backlog is too severe, if there aren't enough people on the ground, if the message isn't getting to the relevant people who can fix the thing that needs to be fixed, and you're sitting with your hands in the air going, I
just
don't understand it.
complaining, yeah.
This
It's
just
pointless.
alleviates
Yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
So thank you for being an
Shout out,
OG.
man.
Thank you for being a real one.
An
Thank-
inspiration.
and thank you for doing something for KZN, because
Yeah.
guys, Durban needs
No
a something.
problem.
Shout
Okay.
out, man. That's
Yes. Youth.
Yeah,
Keyuren Maharaj from CityMenderSA. Just, yeah, man. That was
Thank
pretty
you.
cool. Well done, and thank you.
Thank you so much
Showcase.
for the opportunity.
Stacey and J Sbu here on East Coast Radio.